Alrighty, fans of Vancouver, welcome back to another franchise mode commentary with your Vancouver Canucks. And it's been a while, boys, got things to do other than YouTube sometimes, and things come up and you just gotta do them. And only 1 week, I don't like going past a week. If I go past 1 week without uploads, there's really something bad. But 1 week, things happen. But here we are, back with Vancouver in year number 5 now. The first 3 years we missed the playoffs, and now here we are coming up, excuse me, in year number 5 after a first round playoff exit, which isn't bad for the Canucks, hoping to come back and be a stronger team, which we look like on paper. 92 offense, 95 defense, and 93 goaltending. So, let's take a look at our year 5 Vancouver Canucks. So we got Sherbeck, Bukestad, Hurdle we acquired in the offseason, hoping he can be that top sniper for us. On the second, we have Atkinson, Horvat, Virtanen. On the third, Bearshi, McGinn, Touch. On the fourth are Chicago's 9th overall pick, Vizalainen, Castles, and Lemieux. And on defense here, this is where we really are a great team. So we got Merkley and UAV, man. I'm really happy with Merkley. 4th overall. Playing great. And we got Trouba and Dumba. Dumba we acquired in the offseason, and Rzinski and Hutton. Now, if Hutton gets mad about his ice time, he's gonna he's gonna be traded, I think. We're paying him 5.4. We can probably find a pretty good depth defenseman. But we'll find out. And in net, we have Thatcher. I think his nickname would be the Hatchet, because his name almost spells Hatchet. So I like that name for nickname for Thatcher Demko, Thatcher the Hatchet, and Connor Hellebuck. So that's good down there. But the AHL team is just stacked here, as you can see, with prospects and other players on defense. Stacked pretty nice. And in net, we're good there. Wait, okay, just making sure they weren't prospects being scratched. But let's check the AHL lines. And the way I think I'm gonna do this, I'm not gonna simulate each month and just wait and just try to make side conversations. You'll see how it is in the video. It's hard to describe, but 83 offense, 81 defense, 77 goaltending in the AHL. But I'm just gonna make a cut here, sim through the first month, and then show you the record, and then we'll do that because it just goes a bit faster, works a bit better. We can get through the whole year. But yeah, so let's get through October with this team and hope we can have a good start. Alrighty, so after the first month, going through October, 4-2-3. Lots of overtime or shootout losses. Doesn't happen much for a team like this, so that's pretty interesting. But let's go through November, and let's hope we can get on a winning streak. Looking back on November here, we had a good start, but we just lost too many games after that. Isn't good. 11-9-5. I don't know where we would sit in this in this division. Somehow in third, so the division's playing a bit weak to start off the season. But let's hope it stays that way if we're going to be playing like this, because we'll be in the playoffs that way. So let's hope through the winter time, Christmas time, all of that, we need that winning streak, boys. I really wanted to make sure we can get into those playoffs. Alrighty, so after going through December, it was looking pretty good, but maybe these losses, Demko's not showing up in the losses that week. 4-2, that's bad. 4-2, 4-2, 5-3, 4-1. Offense didn't really show up, but goaltending's not good. So 19, 14, and 5 now. Like I said, we're still in third. This division's playing a bit weak, but it's gonna catch up if we keep playing like this. So come on, boys. January has to be the month. One of these months before we get too close to that deadline and we are out of a playoff spot. Come on, boys. All right, let's hope the sim in January is good. Alrighty, January was that month. We are 30-17-5. We won a lot of games there. Only lost 3 in that month, so that's pretty good. So 30-17-5. Pretty sure we sit in second or third now. We are in first in the division. That's pretty good. So we'll go to the deadline here, which is 1 month away. We'll check the stats, see if we want to make trades, yada yada yada. But I think as long as we play as we did last month, we'll be just as fine. We may not have to make trades. So let's keep it going, Vancouver. Alrighty, up to the deadline now, and the Vancouver Canucks are 38-18-8. So it's all about the 8s right now. We only lost 1 game in regulation in the whole month of February, so that's pretty impressive. I don't know if I really want to break up this team. So we are pretty ahead compared to the other teams in the division right now. Edmonton has 72 points. We're 12 points ahead, but Cam Atkinson leading with 62 points in 64 games, so he's almost point per game. Ryan Merkley, man. Maybe he could be a candidate for the Norris. My goodness, man. The Canadian Erik Karlsson, I guess you could say, getting all those assists. Okay, I like it. Tomas Hertl is getting those goals. A little like 20-ish, 20, 30 by now, but he's doing just fine. I like it. So we got Sherbak. He's growing. It's taking his time, but he's growing. Bukestad, Horvat. Okay, Ulavy. Ulavy's a bit more defensive, so like I don't care how many points he really gets, but as he's contributing with 30. Dumbo 29, Virtanen. Not many points, but he still has 20 goals. So Vistalainen with 13. He's proven himself. His defensive stats are getting better. I like that. Trouba, Castles, Lemieux, McGinn. McGinn isn't. He's a second liner, but he's not really performing in the points. Hudden, he's not mad. Has he ever gotten mad about ice time? No. All right, so maybe we got mad about ice time recently. So that's yikes. Touch. Bereshi isn't. I think Bereshi may have to go. He's just not doing what he used to do, I guess. Wierzinski, so not bad. How are the goaltenders doing? Thatcher Demko's playing pretty good. Helba could be playing better, but you know he's a backup. It's whatever. But I'm liking Demko, man. Just under 2 goals, man. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Here we can check how the league's doing now as of now. The deadline. You can see where everybody's gonna be ending up by the end of the season. So Toronto's leading the league. So the top 3 teams in the NHL are all Canadian, so that's pretty nice. But who's last in the league? Pittsburgh. What are they doing over there? Ottawa's down there too. So, I mean, I can understand some of the other teams. Chicago. I mean, jeez. Yeah, Detroit, Tampa. All right, so. Do we want to make a trade? Is the real question. I don't think we want to. I guess we can check. Oh, man. My S's. We can check on the AHL right now. Makinen, 84 still. Defensive stats really aren't up there as a two-way forward. He's getting those points, but we already have players for that. Heeshay's still a minor scoring forward, but he's an 82. Millet, Olette. They're growing. They're going. I wonder if Mavlich is going to grow. Spacek has grown. I think we're going to trade Spacek because we just don't need him. I'm liking Kulikov growing down here. I like that. I like that a lot. How about on defense here? Do we have any defensive prospects? Kovalev, 75-22. Could be better, could be worse. And, yeah, we don't really have a goaltending prospect because we have Thatcher. But, like I said, I don't know. We can go through the deadline here real quick. I'll show you what the draft is also looking like. But, I mean, I really don't know if there's anybody we should be going after. I mean, I'm liking the team how it is. Ryan Kessler. Oh, yeah. Yeah, right. Goligoski, no. Patrice Bergeron, 2 years left, no. Brian Elliott. I mean, is he simulating well? If he's simulating well, maybe I trade for him. He is 4-5, so no. Carolina, no. Chicago, Patrick Eves, no. Carl Serb, but nope. If they have 1 year left, I'll take it. I'll risk it, but not 2 years. Helm. I mean, he's a good 4th liner. He's not even playing in the NHL. What are they doing? How's he doing down there in the AHL then? Oh, I thought it froze. No, he's in the NHL. His stats didn't show up. He has a decent amount of goals, but I don't think I'm going to trade for him. Let's go through here. Zach Parise. No, I don't think I'm going to take that contract. That's a little risky. That's a challenge. Klein. No, 2 years left. Anderson. He's an 80 overall. He's going to be dropping throughout the playoffs if we make it. Yeah, enough. 74 overall, making $70 million. Storlats, New Waiver, are they playing good? Storlats is playing in the NHL. How's he doing? 7-6, and I want a good backup record as a goal. He's in the AHL. Yeah, he's 14-13. He's not even doing good down there. Pittsburgh, no. That's Harry. Ooh, maybe Yannick Hansen for the 4th line. Ooh, maybe he's playing good, so maybe that's somebody we go after. Yannick Hansen, bring him back to the Canucks. Well, he was on San Jose when I started this. Marc-Andre Fleury, no. So Yannick Hansen, yeah, we can give him something. All right, so San Jose, I imagine they'd want somebody younger. So let me try to get a trade here, and then we'll get that underway. Alrighty, so here's the trade we got. We're giving them Touch for Hansen and a 7th. They don't want Touch, but realistically, I think San Jose would rather take a young 24-year-old rather than having a 34-year-old. So, and they want to give him up, so, I mean, it's whatever. So, let's propose it. Trade accepted. Very nice. Alright, so Hansen's on the lineup on the third line with McGinn and Bershi. He is ready to go back on the Canucks. So as of the trade deadline, this is what the draft is looking like. We got Banger, McGinnis, Yannick. I would like to get him, but we already have defensemen. And Andy Gilroy, because if you guys watch the Calgary series, you remember AJ Gilroy. That guy was the man. Ooh, a center grinder here. I'd like to go after that. Anything I can get in the late first round, because I imagine I'm going to be making the playoffs. So maybe this Brower guy or this Kumsky. I don't know if I can take him after that name. Kumsky or Clements, or maybe we even get, well, we don't need a goalie, or this Parks guy, but he doesn't look that good, or Ethan Wu, you never know. So we'll find out when we get to the draft, but that's what it's looking like in the first round. But now that we have acquired Yannick Hansen, let's finish off the year, and hopefully we make the playoffs without a problem. Alrighty, so we finished the season 49, 25, and 8. We played pretty good. Kind of lost a few dumb games, like a 7-1 loss. Not good goaltending there. 5-2. 3-2 offense has to show up. 3-0 offense didn't show up. 3-1. 5-3, like bad goaltending. So we kind of choked to get that 50-win season. We could have had it right here, but the Flames, who aren't even going to make the playoffs by a mile, took it from us. Our rivals, man. Of course they do us like that. But we had 106 points. We were first in the division. I don't know if we won the Presidents because we were still behind Montreal and Toronto. Yeah. So let's check the player stats here. So Cam Atkinson, 79 points. Just under point per game. Pretty impressive. Tomas Hertl. I'm loving this, man. I'm loving it. So Ryan Merkley with 70 points. Okay, I got to check this. Entire league. Who had the league in play? Let's go by defenseman here. Defenseman. Oh, there's a three-way tie. Oh, but they got one more game. Oh. Well, still a good year for Ryan Merkley, nonetheless. But, Jesus Christ. But while we're here, let's check who had the most goals. Vladimir Tarasenko with 52. And most assist was Paul Stastny with 64. That's pretty impressive. But let's go back to the Vancouver Canucks. Other way. Let's go back to the Vancouver Canucks here. Nope, not Toronto Maple Leafs. Vancouver Canucks, so no, we gotta go by points. Jesus Christ. Nikita Sherbak with 65 points, pretty impressive as a young 25-year-old. Nick Bukestad 53, Hansen with 44, so that was a good trade. Horvat 44, UAV 42. I mean, that's pretty good as a defensive type defenseman. Bertanen with 37, Dumba 34, and then the list goes down and down. Not bad for a rookie campaign. 32 points, can't complain. It says McGinn's a second liner, but I mean only 28 points. He's got to get his offensive awareness up. And maybe I'll consider playing him up. 17 goals for Lemieux on the fourth line. Pretty impressive, my man. Bershi, I think Bershi's got to go. We got to let these other players grow and develop. Yeah, I only got mad about ice time once, so that's pretty good to see there for Hutton. But he had a good season as the defensive player. Thatcher Demko, how do you do, my man? So just 2 goals a game. Demko, or Hellebuck turned his record around a little bit, but Demko had Demko had a really good year. So that's good to see. Oh, no, I want to see one of the Presidents, please. And then we'll see who we'll be going up against in round number 1. I imagine LA or somebody else from the Western Conference. So let's see who had the league. So Toronto, so yeah, we were in third. So it was Montreal, Toronto, Vancouver the whole year. Edmonton, so top 4 teams were Canadian. That's pretty impressive. So that's good there. I guess we can check the AHL and see how they're doing. AHL, they're somehow not in the playoffs. That's weird. Okay, or they haven't clinched somehow. But Makinen down here, he has 62 points, 63 points, not bad. Hishay is doing pretty good for a rookie. Millett, Spot check, Mavlich, yep. So this team's stacked, but somehow still doesn't qualify for the playoffs. But not looking bad here. Hopefully, they probably made the playoffs. I mean, there's no way they should miss with that good of a team. But let's see who we're going up against in round number 1 for the Year 5 playoffs. I do not care about my scouting assignment. Let's get some forwards for 3 weeks. So let's see, who are we going up against in round number 1? And our opponent will be the Minnesota Wild. Alrighty, so there we go, boys. So yeah, guys, smash that like button if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to see more content like this every day. And I'll see you guys in the next one.